This is Whiskey Happens this should be day 4. Day
Quattro.
4. We're almost there.
Yeah.
It's almost Christmas. Hopefully you've been enjoying your
Yes.
time with your friends, family, loved ones. Travis, how are you doing today?
Good. It's finally getting cold.
You said
F
finally
Texas.
getting
F
cold?
Texas. Yeah, F Texas. Like, I love Texas, but I mean, it takes for I got back from my trip, and I'm not going to go into this, but I got back from my trip where it was 20 to some degrees to 60 and humid. And I go, what? Like, no. And so finally it's getting a little colder. And while a little bit colder, and you can see I'm wearing this, it's like 40 some degrees. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I would just love some cold, crisp air. That's all. That's all I ask every once in a while.
I looked at the weather in Austin that we'll be having, I guess, right now, and it's pretty warm. So whatever you have in Dallas is not going to stay very long.
No, it's not.
All right, but we didn't come here for the weather report. We're here for day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4. And this product is coming to us from Lux Row. It is Ezra Brooks Distillers Collection.
Love it.
4-year age statement, 107 proof. I could read. This one was picked by my local ABC. Barrel number F424439 for those people playing at home. This, along with Rebel, is their introductory to single barrels. If you're a fan of Ezra Brooks 90 proof, this is the graduate step in their barrel program. I like that they call it Distillers Collection, but I think it does cause a little confusion. I don't think most people know that it's a single barrel. They just know that it's different, but you only typically see these if it was a store pick, group pick, or what have you. That being said, I think that this is a great substitution if you are a fan. Not great. This is an accessible substitution if you're a fan of Weller 107. It is charcoal mellow, and I know that's not up your cup of tea, but for you Tennessee fans, it's not harsh. It's got a smoky note to it, which I didn't expect, just being transparent. However, once it finishes, it is very delightful. I don't actually remember the MSRP on this just because I got it a couple years ago during the pandemic, and it was in the back of the shelf, and I was like, oh, opened it a little bit ago,
Yeah.
But it is a delight if you're I would say this is for the parents. If you watch that big old jug of Ezra Brooks sitting on your parents' shelf growing up, this is something you want to gift your father or mother. Just to be like, hey, you know what? They do a little something special every once in a while. Why don't you try this? Have you, Travis, are you a fan of either Distillers Collection from Lux Row?
So, hard to say. I have an Ezra Brooks store pick from a local store near me. I haven't opened it. It's been about probably 6 to 8 months since I got it. The bottle, I haven't opened it just because, once again, it's just something I grabbed. I tasted it at the store. It was decent. It wasn't bad. Supporting the local store, wanted to get it. I need to go back into it and just taste it. But exactly what you said, in the same flavor profile that you got and kind of what you were saying, I felt the first time I tasted it. I definitely think it's one of those entry-level bourbons that I think is more obtainable and easily obtainable. But yes, every single barrel is different. And so it's really interesting. As soon as you were talking about it, I was like thinking to myself, I was like, it's down here. I need to go get mine and open it and open it. But I think Lux Row is an interesting distillery. One of the ones that you and I need to go do a tour of next time we go to Kentucky.
Yeah, I agree.
We didn't
I'm
do
a
it.
big fan of Rebel Cask Strength. My third bottle, or I haven't opened it, but my third bottle is back there, and it's up my alley. This particular bottle is 78% corn, 10% rye, and 12% barley. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's 10% rye for sure, so it's very again low rye mash bill. So for me, it's very appeasing.
Nice.
However, I think that highlighting what they can do, even if it's considered a lower level or lower tier bourbon, if you will, shouldn't be forgotten, shouldn't be lost on people. So if you are aware of Ezra Brooks or Old Ezra 7 or any of the other iterations, try one of those single barrels. Until then, it doesn't matter if you like it neat, on the rocks, or in a Coke. Whiskey happens. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.